What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Crypto Richie here, hanging out with you today. And it's been a while since I made a video. It's been a good while. Been really busy, doing a lot of trading, and I figured, hey, I should get back on the grind and start making some cool videos. Hopefully, you like them. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was a project that I got started in last crypto bull market in 2021. I think it was like March. I discovered Cryptopunks. February or March of 2021, and I forgot how much I was paying for them. I think I was paying like 10, 12 ETH, 13 ETH for them, something like that. And I started flipping punks and I did really well. And then the last one I sold was about 60 ETH for about $260,000 in the last bull run. And I bought and sold about 6 of them. And I recently just got another one. Okay, if we take a look here, and I want to know, like, if you're holding a punk, if you don't know what CryptoPunks are, quickly, I'm just going to read this for you. CryptoPunks are 10,000 generated characters. They're one of the OG NFTs around in the entire space. They've been around since 2017, and basically they were given away for free. Okay, and you can see that the total value of all sales, there's almost $3 billion in sales lifetime. You can see in 24 hours about $4 million worth of CryptoPunks were sold. The lowest floor price currently is $44.24, and you can see kind of like largest sales, recent transactions for sale. There's only 971 for sale out of 10,000. You can see the bids on them. So if somebody's bidding on them, you can see the bids, and then the actual sales within the past, weeks, right over here. Okay. So it's pretty cool. Like, you can click this, you can see all 971 of them, right? All of them, all different colors and features and attributes. Pretty cool things, and they're selling. The floor is literally $162,000. And this is basically, if we go to nftpricefloor.com, okay, this is a good site that I use to basically gauge the NFT market. I'm using a VPN, so my page is loading a little slow. Here we go. So whether you're new to the crypto scene and with NFTs or not, maybe you remember Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, Pudgy Penguins, Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs, and all these little, NFTs down here, Azuki. Bored Apes were selling, I remember some of these things selling for 400, 500 ETH, in the last bull market. But now they dropped down to 10, and they just literally just 100% within the past couple weeks. So they're about 20 ETH floor now. So if we click on any of these, you can basically see some of the analytics. Okay, CryptoPunks is pretty much always number one. It's the biggest market cap, 1.6 billion. You can see the 24-hour sales here, owner distribution, amount listed, and the supply, 10,000. And then you can go down Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs, 19,400, Bored Ape, 10,000, right? So this is a pretty cool site that I use. So let's just kind of click on CryptoPunks here. And let's take a look at all. Price chart. So you can see, like, when I got in, it was way below all of this in 2021. I got in when it was like, I think they were just popping above 7 ETH. And then I finally got one around, I got to check my other wallet to see exactly what my first purchase was, but I know it was May of 2021, and I don't think this goes back. This doesn't go back May 2021. Maybe on OpenSea it does. but they were pretty low. And I rode one all the way up to the top here. Like I bought and sold like 5 of them in this area here, you know, made a good 15, 20 ETH or something like that. And then I held one all the way over here, and I could have literally got like 100 to 110 ETH at the floor price, right? And when I say floor price, is basically the cheapest one for sale. Okay, this is what you call a floor punk. And you know, I was just chilling, talking to some friends, and they're like, "No, this is for 500 ETH. It's worth it. You know, it has a beard, it has this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's worth, you know, put it up for 200 ETH. You know, because some of the rare ones, like the zombies, or rare attributes or multiple attributes, they sell for a lot more. You know." Let's go back here to Cryptopunks. So you can see that if you click on one, it'll show you the attributes. So let's go to, I'll just show you like what, you know, what I'm talking about if this is brand new to you. So we'll go to, what's a rare looking attribute here? I guess this one's pretty rare with the pink hair. So we'll just click on this girl here. And you can see it has 2 attributes. Okay, and attributes are basically like pink hair, cap, pink lipstick, big beard, and all that type of stuff, right? You can see out of 10,000 punks, only 95 have the pink with white hat, with hat, this kind of thing. Only 95 of them, so that makes her rare. And only 655 punks have purple lipstick, so that makes her pretty rare for only having 2 attributes. You get what I'm saying? So if you click on here, you can kind of see their sold history. Look, it's sold August 2021. This is literally the peak at 120 ETH. And then they offered it for 99, 55, and then sold it literally 6 months ago for 44 ETH, and now it's offered at 52. So this person's going to make money because he bought at a good price point, right? This person got screwed. I think if this person would have held, he would have been okay on the next bull, because I think they're going to reach 120, 150, maybe even more floor price in 2025. In the next 6 months or so, when things start to get really crazy, right? So that's, you know, the attributes on the floors, not on the floors, but basically the attributes. Anyway, like, hopefully I'm not dragging this video too long, but like, let me know if you're into punks. If you have a CryptoPunk, comment down below. If you want to get one, comment down below. I know the price point's really high to get a floor CryptoPunk. You know, because you look at this one here, it's 44.24 ETH. This one is 44.25, 44.59. By the end of the row, you're at, you know, 47 ETH. By the end of this here, you're at 55 ETH. Right? So they get pretty expensive. So let's just check this out here. So you can see that we had a major pump, and it's just been kind of coming down. And I, you know, over the years, I've just been keeping my eyes on them. And they started coming to my attention when I seen them right over here. Literally, I logged in one day and I saw them at 20 ETH. You know, 19, 20 ETH. I was like, holy crap, this is just a couple months ago. I'm like, should I? And then at this point, I'm like, will they dip further? You know, maybe I was ready to buy one here this night. I remember I was ready to buy it right before. It was probably August 21 or 22. I was looking at them, like ready to buy one at 20 ETH, right? But I sat on my hands. Next day, they were already at like 27, 28 ETH. I was like, shit. And I ended up buying one for 28 ETH. So I got my first entry on another punk since 2021 at 28 ETH. I bought one. So since I got one back in September, well, August here, as you can see, let's go 6 months. Where did I get it? I literally got it. Like, I remember the day after. So it was probably at 22 ETH. I was looking at them. And I was looking at them like when they were like here, actually. Like, I remember 19 ETH. And then I was waiting, waiting, and then they just kept on creeping. And I was like, here, ready to buy one. And then boom, next day, boom, 20 something. Like, oh shit. But I ended up getting one. And then they kind of petered out a little bit, you know, hit around 24. And then all of a sudden they just started pumping. So I'm in a pretty good profit as of now, about 14 ETH, you know, at the floor. If I sold mine at the floor, I do believe these are going to hit 100 floor again. In the coming months, they'll be back up to 100, you know, 8. They're just going to slowly climb as more liquidity comes, as more money comes into crypto, as Bitcoin starts popping up, as Ethereum cracks above our $3,700 level. I'm in some trades here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at ETH. Where's ETH at? Let's take a look at ETH quick. As Ethereum starts pumping like hell, what are we at? 36. You know, as soon as we crack this high here, give or take, right? Our all-time high, just like a lot of altcoins are starting to do already. I would say by January, we're going to be up in here by 41. And then from there, sky's the limit. You know, once we're at 5, 6, 7,000 ETH, these punks are going to go wild, because you're going to have a lot of ETH millionaires who are just sitting on ETH that they got at $10, $50, $100, you know, in the hundreds of dollars. And their ETH literally turned to 7,000, 8,000. These guys, it doesn't matter. The dollar amount doesn't matter when you're doing NFTs, right? It's basically ETH. It's how many ETH it is. So people like the small guys can get rich off this, because, you know, they're basically multiplying your ETH. Because the big guys who have all this wealth, they don't care. And all the newbies, all the new whales coming in, you know, they're just buying ETH up. They're going to be buying ETH up like crazy, putting millions and millions and tens of millions of dollars into it, and into buying it. You know, and they're going to look at these and going to be like, wow, you know, I can buy a CryptoPunk for 100 ETH. These going to go to 200 ETH. I can double my money on this, you know, once things start getting crazy. So I did something pretty cool here. I basically, I was kind of looking at CryptoPunks. Here, I'll just retype it again. What is the projected price on I am actually going to put a link to there we go. It didn't give me floor pricing. Let's check this out. Floor price as of December, $43.99. All-time high was 125 ETH in October 2021. Projections for 2025 conservative floor price could reach between 60 and 80 ETH. I think this is very, very low. Optimistic 100 ETH up to 150 ETH. When I searched it last time, these were a lot higher. It was like 2 to 300 ETH. Conservative 60 to 80. So this is, I think this is pretty much on the conservative side, because I know, and if you search Twitter and if you just do some research, CryptoPunks will moon again, because they are the OG NFT collection in this whole crypto revolution. Highest recorded sell price on the floor. I guess this was a floor. I have another. Hold on a second. Here's the actual one that I had actually. So, hypothetical 2025 to 26 bull market scenario. Floor price of 80 to 100. Moderate 120 to 150. Strong market sentiment, we're looking at a price of 2 to 300 ETH or higher. Variables to watch: Ethereum price. Higher ETH prices could lead to lower ETH denominated floors but higher USD values. I don't think this is true, because I notice as ETH goes up, the amount of ETH on CryptoPunks goes up. Because when I sold mine, Ethereum was at 42 to 4,400, almost at the peak. The floor price could realistically range between 1 to 300 ETH in 2025 to 2026, depending on the intensity of the bull market. A price beyond 300 ETH isn't impossible, but will require perfect storm factors, including market mania, ETH price surges. See? So now over here it's saying market mania and Ethereum price surges and a cultural adoption. So I think definitely these are going to be huge. All right, so now what about for all of you guys watching saying, man, CryptoPunks are out of my budget. Like, there's no way I could buy one of these things. Well, you got Bored Ape Yacht Club. If you can't get a Bored Ape Yacht Club, then what is the third best? I would say Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Okay. You could do some research onto Pudgy Penguins, Chrome Squigglies. I remember Doodles. I bought a couple of these at around 2 to 3 ETH, and I was selling them for like 10. I remember these got, if you click on these here, you could look at the all-time high. So like they were selling for like up to 15 ETH, 19 ETH, 250 sales on May 6th, and the floor was 19.99 ETH. Yeah, I remember paying, I was buying it around here, like 2 to 3 ETH, and I sold a few up here, like literally around 10 to 12 ETH. I didn't get the top 15, but, and then they dropped all the way down. They have a pretty strong community. So if you're interested in like looking at any of these NFTs, I would just basically come here, take a look at what you like, and then do some research on crypto, because these are all going to pump. Any NFT with a strong community behind it and a bunch of holders, it's going to pump. These haven't pumped yet, but I think they will. They'll probably at least get up to the mid-range, 8 to 10 ETH again. I would definitely say so. So let's go back. But I would say, through my experience in CryptoPunks and NFTs and playing around with so many things back in the last cycle, I had a bunch of me bits that I was flipping. I got a bunch of shit that just went to zero as well. I remember Goblin Town. I was big into Goblin Town, made a lot of ETH off that. But I would say number 1, CryptoPunks. Number 2, Bored Ape Yacht Club. I mean, they're still fairly priced at 20 ETH. I mean, not too bad. They were just up to 23 a couple days ago. If we take a look at all-time high, I mean, these things were up to, 130 ETH as well, like CryptoPunks floors. But I remember some of them selling for 300, 400, 500 ETH. These are floor prices, by the way. Okay, these are not the high sales. The rare ones sell for a lot more. So this is basically just the floor, right? The minimum value that you can get for an NFT. So you can see they clearly bottomed out around here, right? Around like from June till November pretty much they bottomed out. A good 5 months of bottoming out, and now they're coming back. You can see that. You can see it just started to come back like a week ago. Let's check out the last 3 months. So they started coming back literally on November 26th. Literally like 10 days ago. Like this would have been the time to get them. 10 ETH. I was looking at them at 10 ETH as well. I was looking at these things, but I was like, man, I would rather a CryptoPunk, because they are top tier number 1 OG, right? These did very well as well. These are probably like the number 2 NFTs in the world as far as popularity and floor pricing. But you can see that they were 10 for a while, and then boom. Like I could have bought a couple of these. I could have got 3 of these things at 10 if I wanted to, right? Instead of getting one CryptoPunk at 28. But whatever, it's fine. I don't want to go too crazy. I know I'm gonna triple, quadruple my ETH on this one trade, which is gonna be nice. But I would say next best bet is Bored Ape Yacht Club. Try to see if you can get one on the dip. I think they're probably going to hang around this, 19 to 22 price range for now because everything's just picking up. This is kind of down. 30 sales in the past day. Not too bad. 7 days we're up almost 400%, 431 sales. It's picking back up. It's picking back up. And then if you can't get a Bored Ape Yacht Club, then you're probably going to be looking at, the next best thing on the Bored Ape, which is Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs. I was buying these things at 15, selling them for like 20 back in the last run. And look, they went down. I mean, they went down pretty deep. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I was buying them around here, and I sold them for like 18 to 20 ETH, I remember. Yeah, I guess that was the high. So, these have opportunity. I mean, I easily see a double on these. I mean, you're at 3.5, 7, 8, 9, 10 ETH. Yeah, I think so. In the bull market, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you want to, possibly double your ETH bag by one single trade, double your ETH bag or more, and this is a pretty good opportunity here. You can click this, see item. I did a lot of my buying on OpenSea, but when I buy CryptoPunks, I basically just buy it, right from here. You can just buy it from this site here. You click this, you hook up your MetaMask wallet or your Rabby wallet, and then you just click purchase. Connect wallet. Oh, this one just sold for 125. Are you kidding me? Wow. This one literally just sold 125. That's crazy. This is the floor right here. So besides CryptoPunks, hold on. So here's another one. You basically connect your Ethereum wallet here using Rabby wallet. I use Rabby wallet nowadays. And you can basically just bid on it, or you can just buy it. And you just approve the transaction, and boom, you got it. So you can see this one has 3 attributes. Cigarette, only 961. Have cigarette, Mohawk twin, that's that. If you click on attributes, if you click this one here, this attribute tab here, you can basically take a look at all the attributes that all these CryptoPunks got. And you can pretty much see how rare they are. Okay, so you can see that there's only 9 aliens, 2 available for sale, 24 apes, 4 available, 88 zombies, 6 available. You can see the average sale price of these things. Okay, so these are the rare guys. These are the cheapest right here. The cheapest rare zombies, 650 ETH, 5,000 ETH, 1,000 ETH, 44 ETH, 44.25 ETH. And you can see, like, okay, the beanie, there's only 44 beanies, 10 available for sale. The cheapest one is 188. So you could basically see based on the attribute what the cheapest floor price is. Right? Blonde, short hair. Okay. And the more attributes they got is also a good thing too. The hoodie, the cheapest hoodie is 112 ETH, which is not bad because some of these things I remember selling for like 200 ETH, 300 ETH. So this is how you could kind of look at all the attributes. And if you like, if there's an attribute that you like, you could basically click on, that attribute and just take a look at all the punks for sale with that attribute. Like, whatever. You guys, you get it. You get it. So, okay. So Cryptopunks, pretty much it. Mutant Ape Yacht Club, if you come here, you could basically buy it on Magic Eden, Blur, Uniswap, Looks Rare. Is this Looks Rare? Yeah. OpenSea. Okay, and you can kind of like learn more about it here. This is getting to be a very, very long video. But I hope you liked it. Hope you like hanging out, kind of learning about this stuff. If you liked the video, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll try to make them shorter next time. We just kind of like went deep in the rabbit hole with NFTs. But this is a good site to use, like I said. And another speculative bet that you can take if you're into Solana and not ETH, because Solana is the cheaper chain, faster, cheaper Sol price than Ethereum, right? You might want to check out a collection on Solana called Solpunks. And I made a lot of Solana last cycle with Solpunks, and they're dirt cheap right now. Dirt cheap. So, as I said, to recap on CryptoPunks, you got, the number one choice if you want to get in. I believe these things are going to be a minimum of 100 ETH floor. Maybe 150 at the floor this cycle. Bored Apes, probably going to get back up there as well. And then Mutant Apes will probably see, 20, 30 floor again as well. So these are my 3 top picks. Pudgy, you need to do, I didn't really do a lot of research on Pudgy Penguins. I don't know much about it. But again, I would just look at the top 10 here, or the top 15, and then pick you can even look into Bitcoin runestones if you want. But there's just so much to talk about. I don't want to go on and on. Okay, so we'll go back to Magic Eden. And this is for, maybe I'll just make a separate video on Solpunks, because this one's getting very, very long. So that's what I'll do. In the next video, we'll talk about Solpunks and look into all that type of stuff. All right. Hope you liked the video. Comment, share, subscribe, whatever. And God, this thing's loading so slow because of my VPN. Horrible. Anyway, I will just get back to my trades. Is this site even loading? There we go. Okay, if you're still watching, then you're still watching. I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to make a dedicated video on Solpunks anyway. This is not loading for me. This page is not loading for me. So, anyway, it's Tony here. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about NFTs. If there's anything you want to share. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.